Hello there, namaste. So the trailer for Lucky Baskhar. I think I actually said that pretty well. Lucky Baskhar. I think I messed it up right there.
నా పేరు భాస్కర్ కుమార్.
Baskhar.
నా జీతం 6,000 రూపాయలు. బార్డర్ లైన్ దరిద్రంలో బ్రతుకుతున్నా నేనే కావాలని నన్ను చేసుకుంది సుమతి. నా బలం, నా భార్య.
Smart man. I'm just gonna say that. A smart man, knowing where his strength comes from. He's doesn't make much, and he's happy with his life. He's happy with his life. He knows who he's got.
నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ ప్రమోషన్ వస్తుంది.
అబ్బా, మన కష్టాలన్నీ తీరిపోతాయి.
వెయిట్, అసలు కథ ఇప్పుడే మొదలైంది.
What?
పైసా
డబ్బుంటేనే మర్యాద, ప్రేమ.
ఇలాంటప్పుడే అనిపిస్తుంది ఫ్యామిలీ కోసం ఎంత రిస్క్ చేసినా తప్పు లేదని.
Congratulations, Mr. Baskhar.
భాస్కర్,
Okay. I have a feeling. Okay, so is he creating fake checks or something? Or did he find a way to scheme his way up into the upper echelons of something? That's because there's no way he created a product everyone wants to. I just think this is more like a catch me if you can kind of situation. He learned how to scam early on and was taking advantage of it.
ఏంటి ఇన్ని డబ్బులు?
ఆఫీస్లో బోనస్ ఇచ్చారు బాబు.
లాటరీ విన్ అయ్యావా?
ఇంపోర్ట్ ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ బిజినెస్ చేస్తున్నాం.
చెడు తిరుగుళ్ళు తిరుగుతున్నావా?
మాఫియానా?
కాలి గోటి దగ్గర నుంచి తల వరకు ఏం కావాలంటే అది కొనుక్కో. అంత సంపాదించాను.
జూదంలో నువ్వు ఎంత గొప్పగా ఆడావన్నది ముఖ్యం కాదు, ఎప్పుడు ఆపావన్నదే ముఖ్యం.
మాటల్లో ఇంత అహంకారం,
అహంకారం కాదు, ధైర్యం.
చేతుల్లో బలుపు.
So he works for a gangster and became a gangster himself, I guess, because he's willing to sacrifice anything for his family. He's willing to sacrifice. It turns into he's willing to sacrifice anything for the money. Yeah, that's the strange thing. It's just like what is the phrase? Those who have it want it. Those who want it need it. Those who need it flaunt it. I don't know. There's a weird phrase that goes with like how you get something you wanted. What you want becomes something more what meant more to you than it did before. Like what's most important to you now becomes, and what's something you're interested in. And then what you're interested in becomes what's more important to you. And what you were once what was more important to you becomes less interesting to you because you're fixated on your most important thing because you learn you can get more of it and more of it. It's kind of like the power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, because it's just power is one of those vices that gets people hungry for more of it. Money is one of those vices as well, where you just get hungry for more and more and more. The greed of man. I'm interested in this. That actually seems very fascinating because it starts off all loving and he changes due to the fact that he starts earning more and more and more. I wouldn't call it green, but rupees are a multitude of colors now, at least. I don't know what they were a multitude of colors as well too. I got a few old bills now, but yeah, it's just he doesn't have a lot of green, but he does have a lot of many colors now.
బలుపు కాదు, బలం.
ఇంత చెడ్డవాడిలా మారిపోతావు అనుకోలేదు.
సుమతి, I'm not bad, I'm just rich.
You You know, that pretty much explains my like 30-second, 1 minute long monologue. He's not bad. He's just rich. And that's what he wanted to become for his family. He ended up becoming bad because of it.
సిగరెట్ ఆల్కహాల్ డ్రగ్స్ ఇచ్చే కిక్ కన్నా డబ్బు ఇచ్చే కిక్కే ఎక్కువ.
The key Baskhar.
దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇండియా. వస్తువు కావాలంటే డబ్బుతో కొనాలి. రెస్పెక్ట్ కావాలంటే డబ్బు మన ఒంటి మీద కనపడాలి.
Yeah, that's something I don't understand. I'll be honest. The fact that you need to look the part, because I went to a 5-star hotel in India, and everyone there looked at me like I couldn't afford anything. I was surprised. I was absolutely surprised, because it's just like, excuse me? The way they talked to me was like I couldn't afford a single thing. And it was just confusing because I don't like expensive clothes. I've never been a fan of costly clothes. I buy cheap stuff. A simple T-shirt. I mean, heck, for what, 10 years I wore the same T-shirts I bought. Like for 10 years I wore like the same T-shirts. I had a pair 5 pink T-shirts, I had 5 white T-shirts, and I had 5 black T-shirts. You could see them in my old videos. They probably had holes in them at some point, and I wore those for years because I had no need to trade them up. I finally got some new clothes because I needed new clothes. It'd been years. But yeah, it's just, and people judged me off of my clothes, and I'm like, I don't get that. People judge you off your cars, and it's funny because I'm like, I'm not a car person. As long as it can run, I am happy. Sure, I'd have a preference because I'm a tall person, and most cars I'm kind of like this while driving, and it's aggravating. Well, I'm in the U.S., so of course my head's like this. If I'm driving in India, my head would be like this. So you get the picture. I wouldn't fit. I don't fit in most cars. So for me, it's about fitting. I mean, the first vehicle I ever bought is something people laugh at, but I fit in it, and it worked out for the job I had at the time and what I was doing. But yeah, that last bit really does describe a lot of my experience in India, because it's a lot about monetary look, at least some aspects. People do judge you off of how you dress and look, especially if you walk into a 5-star restaurant. Well, some 5-star restaurants, I'll be honest, some are more not bougie, just judgmental than others. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I will never understand it. Well, I'll be honest. I don't think I want to ever understand it. I like being ignorant of that kind of thing. I don't think money buys happiness. Money should be able to get you more comfortable in life. It shouldn't be something to make you happy. But you know what? I am not a sage. I am not someone you listen to for advice. You're just watching me to ramble about this trailer. But heck, that last few things, like there's a lot of messages in this film. There clearly are a lot of messages in this film, and that's one thing that I think I'm really liking about it, because there are several talking points you can go off on just a few of those pieces of dialogue he says. You can go off on so many different things, philosophical differences, or like the love for money, or the greed of mankind. There's so many things, and they could go on for so long with all that. But yeah, you're not here to get me all philosophical, because heck, problem with philosophy is someone will always discuss the other way. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.